I'm Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch Network, and this is a breaking news alert. Donald Trump's lawyer, Boris Epshteyn, and one of Trump's closest advisors was accused and arrested in 2021 of groping two women outside of a Scottsdale club in Arizona, and there is body cam footage that the Arizona Republic obtained of what took place outside of this club where Boris Epshteyn, one of Donald Trump's top lawyers, the individual who's with Donald Trump at all of his arraignments, an individual, by the way, who is believed to potentially be co-conspirator number 6 in special counsel Jack Smith's most recent criminal indictment, can be seen on this body cam as he is arrested by Scottsdale police officers. The scoop by Ryan Randazzo of the Arizona Republic will play the body cam footage in just a moment. Big shout out to Ryan Randazzo and local journalist. Arizona Republic does a great job. Give Ryan Randazzo a follow. Great scoop here. According to the article, a woman says that Boris Epshteyn, a special advisor to Trump, repeatedly groped her and her sister inside a Scottsdale nightclub in 2021. And this is according to the police body cam footage obtained by the Arizona Republic. This is not the only incident involving unwanted touching that Epshteyn engaged in. The Arizona Republic found that he engaged in similar conduct in 2014. More on that in a moment. It says that Epshteyn, who worked with Arizona politicians to overturn the 2020 election loss, and by the way, that's why we believe Epshteyn to be co-conspirator number 6, because of his conduct in Arizona matches up with what's in the indictment. Epshteyn was accused of sexually assaulting women at the Bottle Blonde nightclub in the early morning hours of October 10th of 2021. The body cam footage is from after 1 a.m. Here's a quote from the woman. "All night he's been touching me and my sister, especially my sister. He kind of cornered her and grabbed her and is just making her super uncomfortable," a 27-year-old woman told police in the body cam footage. Quote, "touching her chest, touching her hips, touching her crotch," the woman told police. And one of the women described Epshteyn's actions as, quote, molesting them inside the club. You see on the body cam Epshteyn wearing shorts, sandals, and a collared shirt, being ordered to sit on a nearby curb that was strewn with chewing gum and cigarette butts on the floor. Epshteyn was charged with assault, touching, attempted sexual abuse, harassment, repeated acts, and disorderly conduct, disruptive behavior, or fighting. Ultimately, the first 3 charges were dismissed, but Epshteyn pled guilty in Scottsdale City to disorderly conduct and served probation. The conviction was ultimately set aside by the court in January of 2023. And again, this is not the first time that he's engaged in similar conduct in Arizona. In 2014, he was charged with, quote, assault touching at another nearby club, Dirks Bentley's Whiskey Row, so right by this club. In 2014, he engaged in similar action. In 2014, Epshteyn signed a plea deal agreeing not to have contact with the victim and not to return to the venue, to pay court fees, and to complete 25 hours of community service. He was ultimately allowed to complete that in New Jersey, where he lived. In the 2021 case, he was sentenced to 5 days in jail, but credited with time served if he completed 11 months probation. In the 2014 incident, he was banned from the club explicitly in the court order. In 2021, he wasn't, but the club said, quote, "if the person approached our door and was recognized, they would not be allowed in the entrance going forward." Here is some more from what the victims are saying, the victims are saying, quote, "We have a high tolerance of people like being weird, but that went above and beyond," she said, adding that the man grabbed the woman about 10 times. Quote, "I was like, stop touching my sister, stop touching me, stop touching my friends." Police asked the older sister to describe Epshteyn, quote, "Fat, ugly, like drooping face, white Ralph Lauren polo, like a fatter Tony Soprano," she said. An officer asked, "Would you be willing to press charges?" She responded, yes. And then the body cam shows Epshteyn. One of the things that the woman said as well, I'm about to play the body cam footage right now. The woman said that the security, the woman alleged, they said that the women were that the security was not really taking any action at first because they had claimed that Epshteyn spent, quote, and this is a quote from it, $50,000 already at the club that night. Now let's play the body footage. But before playing the body footage, one more thing that I want to mention, that this is just MAGA. This is constant. Everybody it's just a constant, and it's all projection and confession when they try to accuse others. This is just so utterly disgusting. And I want to say that before playing this body cam footage, because I don't just want to report the news. I want to make you clear my opinion that this is, Trump, who was just found liable for being a sexual assaulter. You've got it's all those people in the inner circle, the Republicans in the House of Representatives. James Comer, the head of the House Oversight, was accused by his former girlfriend of sickening behavior. Jim Jordan for covering up sexual abuse when he was a wrestling coach. Anyway, on and on and on. We did a 5-minute video of just going through all of the Republicans who have engaged in this type of conduct. Let's play the body cam footage.
We'll just stand right here.
It's like that.
We won't go too far.
It's like that Tony Soprano looking dude with white polo. I don't know where he is.
Did you see what happened?
Yeah, like all night he's been like touching me and my sister, especially my sister. I like kind of cornered her and grabbed her and like just making her super uncomfortable, touching her. After we repeatedly told him to stop touching her, it was just like fucked up. Not cool. I just don't want it to happen to anyone else here. And the club is like, oh, he spent like 50 grand here tonight. We're not going to say. I'm like, it's not cool what he's doing. It's like really creepy.
What?
Yeah.
Can you define like touching her? Like what do you mean by that?
Touching her chest, touching her hips, touching her crotch,
Like groping her chest?
Yeah, but then he kept like grabbing her, and I was like, stop, like stay away from my sister. And he's like grabbing her still. It's just like, I don't know if it's legal, but like it was just like, it's not cool. It's not cool for anyone here.
So when you say he was grabbing her, was he like pulling her into him?
Yeah.
Grabbing her arms? Can you just go into detail on that for me?
Yeah, grabbing her arms, grabbing her hips, like pulling him in, pulling her into his crotch. Like it was just creepy.
Was she telling him to stop and things like that?
Yes, all were.
How long was this going on?
I mean, kind of all night, like any time that he would see us, he was like grabbing her.
And then at what point did it get to the point that you guys went and talked to security?
Yes.
At what point did that happen?
Like just before we left right now, we're all walking out, he grabbed my sister, and I was like wondering where they went.
So as you guys were leaving, he grabbed her again?
And I came back and she's crying. And he's like grabbing her, pulling her in.
So you guys separated for a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's even after everything that I've seen, you know what I mean? So and I come back and my little sister is like super stressed. And this guy's groping her. I'm like, come on. Like if a dude's your little sister and she's crying. Like this guy should not be in this bar. I don't care how much money he's spending. Here.
Okay. Give me 1 second, please.
We got this.
Right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, so what happened?
I don't know what happened exactly. It's this girl in the pink dress there. So this is the guy. I believe he's the card holder at the table right up here in front of that big LED screen.
Okay.
That he sexually assaulted her.
She told you that?
Yeah, she told me.
What did she say? Like, where did it happen or anything like that?
Inside in front of the booth is what she said. Okay. And she was just like hanging out there drinking with them, and then it got weird quick, I guess.
You grab your 360 and grab the guy, bring him to the gate, and let the cops pick up. Alright, hey, then just come back when you're done, okay? I gotta get your info. Hey sir, I'm gonna have you sit down on the curb, okay? Okay, so here's the deal, okay? So for right now, we're just trying to figure out what else is going on, okay? A female is alleging that you touched her inappropriately, okay? Okay, so just let us work through it and we'll get through it, okay? I'll ask you about it here in a second. We just got to get some more information from her first, okay? Sorry? No, don't stand up. You're being detained right now, okay? Sorry? No, don't stand up. I need you to remain seated. Okay, you're being detained. You're not allowed to stand up, okay?
Victim doesn't want to talk to foreign. Victim sits because it all might be that through. Like groping them or trying to pull them onto him. Do like lap dances. Okay. She doesn't want to cross you, but I would still do a postal right there.
Hey, move away.
Still do a postal right there.
Don't stand up. If you stand up, we're going to make you sit down. I'm not going to tell you again. Stay seated.
So just see what he gets. Try to do a postal right there. Probably not to be working on this. Just get all
Okay, do you have an ID on you? No, you're not going to stand up. So at this time you're lawfully detained, so you are required to identify yourself. No, you do not need to stand up. As part of being detained, I am legally able to control your movements. I have ordered you to sit down, okay? Now, provide identification. Boris, what's a good phone number for you? Okay, I'm about to interview you, okay? I'm going to get that statement from you. Give me just 30 seconds. No. All right, Boris, so at this time you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to the presence of an attorney to assist you prior to questioning and to be with you during questioning if you so desire. If you cannot afford an attorney, you have the right to have an attorney appointed to you prior to questioning. Do you understand these rights? Okay, at 1:40. Okay, Boris, so what happened tonight? What was going on in there?
As you just said, I have no comment.
Okay, do you not wish to speak with me? Okay. We're gonna 39. All right, Boris, put your hands behind your back, okay? You're gonna be under arrest at this time.
Well, what am I getting arrested for?
You're under arrest for disorderly conduct. Do not fight. Do not resist.
Put my wallet back on.
Okay, I can get the other pair.
What am I getting arrested for?
I got it. All right, good? All right, stand up.
Well, wallet in my pocket, please.
Yep, it's all gonna go with you to the jail. Okay. Oh, do you already have a bag? I don't have one yet. At this time, you're under arrest for disorderly conduct. Face the vehicle.
Well, there you have it, folks. Utterly, utterly sickening, utterly disgusting behavior right here by Donald Trump's closest lawyer, Boris Epshteyn. And you know, it's constant. You know, you hear this over and over again. This is not the party of family values, these MAGA Republicans. This is not the party of family values. This is disgusting behavior. And again, great reporting by Arizona Republic. I'm Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch Network. Hit subscribe. We're on our way to 1.5 million subscribers. Check us out at MeidasTouch.com. Have a great day.
Hey, Midas Mighty. Love this report? Continue the conversation by following us on Instagram at MeidasTouch to keep up with the most important news of the day. What are you waiting for? Follow us now.